You ever wanted to slam your girlfriend, I mean her car? Well, today I'm doing exactly that with these $500 coilovers from Maxpeedingrods that promise street high performance and junior track use. So let's slap these on to see if they're actually worth it and get her reaction. There we go. Let's go ahead and take these things out the box. The first front one, honestly, is looking pretty nice. I see we got some dampening levels on the top, so that's pretty cool. Here's the second front one, first rear one. Here's the second rear one. And honestly, these ones are real long. I'm not used to the real long ones because, you know, I got a Civic. They're a lot shorter. Now we got the car in the garage. Let's go ahead and take these old ones off. When you're jacking it up, you really gotta put your whole body into it. Oh shit, we're fucking up my girlfriend's car. Oh shit. Hopefully she doesn't see that. She's at work right now, so we can do whatever we want. Let him pop these wheels off, grab our 1/2-inch impact. And we also did get a new box, a nice workbench up here, tons of drawers, so this should make working on the cars a lot easier. Let me know what y'all think of this toolbox down below. I am pretty excited to see her reaction. She's not super into cars, but she sees me do a lot of work. And the way I got the car is I just told her I was having problems with the Civic. She let me borrow the Accord. That's why we got it for the day. Damn, they are on there tight. I took her car to Jiffy Lube. Now, I haven't done coilovers on this car, but I kind of know how to do it similar to my Civic, so we'll figure it out, no problem. All we got to do is take this bottom knuckle bolt off, this top knuckle bolt off, this top like upper control bolt thingy off, and the top strut bolts, and then this thing should be out. And I do see lots of rust under there, so before we start taking anything off, hit it with some parts cleaner real quick. Nobody likes dealing with rusty bolts. One right there. Oh, fuck. Shit. I think we need like a 17, 14, and favorite flex head ratchet. We're gonna start with this bottom knuckle bolt. There might be a nut on the other side of it. First bolt's coming out easy so far. Oh shit. All right, bolt's finally out. I'm start working on this top one. This upper one's just a 14mm. This should pop off real easy. Oh, there we go. Now that those bolts are all out, we can pop these top strut bolts off. If y'all were curious, it is the 3-liter V6, so this thing's got a lot of power behind it. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on cracking it loose with the cordless, but these 3 bolts right here are all 14, but I think these ones on like the strut brace or something are 12s. These aren't torque heavy. No, you don't need a 1/2-inch impact to get these off. Taking this last bolt off. Now we just gotta pull it out. And honestly, I went into this thinking this was gonna be harder than my car for some reason, but honestly, it's been easier so far. After a few minutes of playing around, I actually did get it out without taking this off, but it's a real tight space. So now let's go get the other side. All right, bottom knuckle bolts out. I'm honestly surprised these are coming off real easy for how rusted they are. Top knuckle bolts out. Oh wow, even the top strut bolts are rusted over here. I don't know how the fuck those get rusted. Maybe there's like a little leak through the hood or something. Coilovers do come with new top strut bolts, so these rusted ones will be all gone. This is also the first car I've seen where it has like a strut brace, like from factory. Mine just has the 3 bolts up top, so that's pretty cool. Probably extra support for all that power that J-Series is hitting. There we go. All right, second one's coming out right now, and boom, here goes the second one. So let's go to get some comparison of the old ones next to the new ones and do a weight test. Just gonna see what we weigh without anything. 142.4, and then we'll just add whatever this is to that. Start with the old one. 155.7. So these are weighing in at 13.3 pounds. That's not too bad for, I think these are the OEM ones. So let's go ahead and see what the new ones weigh. 155.7. These weigh actually the same exact as the old ones do, and they're way better. So for the same weight, should give us way better handling. But now that both of those front ones off, we're gonna go ahead and take the rear off. We're gonna save putting them all on for last, as we're also gonna have to adjust the ride height, make the front similar to the rear. Also, now it's the perfect time to let y'all know if y'all want anything off their website, you can use code JET for 10% off. Pop this open. And since it's my girlfriend's car, there's lots of stuff in the trunk. I'm gonna be spending about the next 30 minutes taking this stuff all out. We got pink roller blades, got like a pink hat or something. So yeah, let's go ahead and take all this out. So it actually turns out we don't have to get it from the trunk. We just had the seats down and then pull this plastic piece off. There's an opening for the 2 14mm bolts. Boom, second bolt out. Turns out we did miss a bolt that's preventing this from getting out. It's kind of hitting some, so we're gonna pop that off right now. So after like a long 30 minutes of fighting with this thing, using pry bars, that blows and all that type of stuff, we finally get it out. We kind of had to just like pry this down and then have my brother pull it out from this side while I was prying this down. Now we're gonna go work on the other side, and it should be easier since I already know how to do it. That one was a real fight, but we got it out. Now that all these bottom bolts are off, we can go and get the top two. Top two bolts out. So now we're gonna have to try to do the same thing we did on this side to pull this one out. As y'all saw, that's how we had to get the other one. I literally had to get the pry bar in there, stand on it, and bounce up and down. I like bouncing, so that was nothing for me. So we're gonna start with the passenger side one, just get this set to the ride height we want. I think I'm gonna go for like 5 millimeters in between both collars. So we're just gonna go and spin this collar up. That's about 5. Now we could just spin this part up to the collar, lock both down, and then do the same for the other one. There we go. Now that both of these are set, we can start putting them in. Oh, there we go. We got in there, we'll just hold it from the bottom, thread a few of these nuts on at the top. All right, now that all those bolts are threaded at the top, we'll start trying to line this bottom up with the front knuckle. Oh, perfect. Let's go, I got it in. Love the feeling of getting it in, guys. Oh yeah. Perfect. When it looks like that, that's how you know you jacked it enough. Grab a top knuckle bolt. Now that those are torque spec, we can tighten these top bolts. All right, those are torque to spec. Now let's go put the other one in. Now we'll just hold the bottom again and thread these top ones. Oh shit, almost dropped it. Don't want to do that. I already looked for enough nuts in my life. Looking good. Now we can torque these top ones down. One thing I always learned is if you're close to spec, just re-ratchet it and then bring it back down. I feel like when you try to turn it in too much of a rotation, that's when stuff snaps and gets over tightened. Both of the front ones are in and they're looking pretty good, but let's go set the height for the rear and then we'll put those in as well. All right, now it's all tightened, so let's match the other one. Now they're both tightened, so let's go ahead and put these in. Oh, perfect. This is how real mechanics are positioned 24/7. I don't mind this position though. I'm used to it on cars and off cars. Top bolts are threaded, so let's go ahead and jack this up and get this bottom bolt in. Oh, I think it's gonna go real smooth and easy. Wow, looking like the rear is gonna be really easy, even easier than the front. Now we can go ahead and put the last one in. Last one's in, so now let's go ahead and drop this thing down. And I did have to wait till the next day to do this, but now it's time to go ahead and put these wheels on so we can get it out the garage and go get her reaction. Honestly, I don't even know how low it's gonna be when I drop it, but hopefully it's not too low for her. Oh shit, fuck. Guys, we got some tire tuck in the front. That's nice. That's exactly what I was going for there, right there. So this should be the perfect setup. I just tried to clutch in.
Got like some tire rub going on. So we were on the way to go pick her up and get her reaction, and we kind of got stuck in the driveway. This is what the car is looking like right now. And honestly, it looks pretty cool to me, but it won't look that cool if we can't make it to her house. I don't really know. We just had to grab a few blocks of wood to get it out of the driveway. Safe and sound, no oil pans are broken. So let's continue on the way.
Oh, it's my car. Oh, it is lower.
Come look at it.
That's like your car height.
It's lower. Is it too low?
Yeah. A little bit. I don't think I can go over speed bumps.